guys, I am Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria Maclean, and today we're going to be looking at the latest Harry Potter interactive wand from the Orlando, Florida Wizarding World attraction. I couldn't get my words out then. From the Wizarding World in Orlando, Florida. So I have the box. I had it for about a week and a half, waiting to do this unboxing. Haven't opened it yet, but I've got it to show you. But I'm going to be honest with you now, I've got a feeling I am not going to like it. So this was the last one they released. This one is my favourite of all the interactive ones that have been released as a limited edition wand. Now this is, obviously you see a cauldron down there, and out of the cauldron is spurting an incredible spell. So these are the interactive ones that you can use around the studios or around the Wizarding World in Orlando. I keep nagging because I really want the Harry Potter Studios in London to do something like this. It's not going to be that hard. The only one I think would probably be a big no-no is when you wave it up at the umbrella in, I think it's Diagon Alley, and it rains. Don't think they can do that in the studios unless they do it outside, but they need to bring it to the studios, I think, so we can use our interactive wands there and maybe sell them as well, which means more money for the London studios. So please, Warner Brothers, think about doing that for us as fans who can't get to Orlando all the time. Alright, or at all. So this one is beautiful. Now the latest one seems quite plain, or from what I've seen from pictures it seems quite basic and like it's been done before. This one, I've never seen a wand like it. This is exceptional, and hats off to you guys for doing this one. Now this actually came pretty quickly. They're about $79 I think, plus $40 shipping if you are in the UK. Now as you can see, I haven't opened it. It's still sealed. They normally package it quite well. This one seems very battered. So let's hope the wand inside is okay, but you know I will give you my opinion. That one that I've just showed you, oh my god, by far that is worth the money. This one, I don't know. I ordered this when I was during our VA meeting online, and everybody in the VA was really looking forward to me opening this. So I have obviously have bought it with my own galleons. They accept refunds and exchanges, which is great. So inside, it's not packaged brilliantly. It's just a bit of tissue paper wrapped around the cardboard box. Now I've got to say, the cardboard box is different. The display box, oh, it feels like it's moved inside the box. The box is actually partly open, as you can see there. It won't close. So it clearly hasn't been packaged very well. So I am very disappointed at that. For the price you're paying for it, it's a lot of money for something that you really hope isn't going to be damaged on arrival. So this on the front says the Wizarding World Harry Potter Universal Studios Collector's Edition. Now I'm not 100% sure. I think this might be the same one as in China or Beijing. The packaging is exactly the same as the one from Beijing. So with a bit of luck, it is the same wand, because I was really disappointed that you couldn't get hold of that. There's no shop for the Beijing shop. For the Beijing Wizarding World in Beijing, the stuff they sell out there, because obviously I'm a collector, I speak to other collectors, the stuff that they sell in China, in Japan, is absolutely incredible. Nothing like we have in the UK or America. Is very, very different. So it is nice to see, if I'm right, that this has trickled down to Orlando, and again available online and worldwide shipping as well. So on the front you obviously have the important details saying what it is, a collector's edition. Again, a very different packaging from what we're used to. So this is almost like a maroony pink. It looks quite pink on camera, but it is more maroon when you look at it in the flesh. And then on the other side it states obviously where it's from, that it's Wizarding World, that it is obviously officially licensed, which is obviously what we want. By the way, I am feeling much better. I have had so many messages from people saying, oh, you're feeling better soon. I am feeling much better. My throat's still a bit crappy, but as you can hear, my voice is almost back to normal. So I'm so pleased about that. So let's get into the box. We have, it has moved around a lot. In fact, it's not even in the correct place. That's very disappointing. As you can see, the wand is actually falling out there. So I'm going to pop it back. Oh, this is such a disappointment that it's been presented this way. So I'm seeing it before you guys, I'm afraid. but I want to put it properly before I show you, because this is how it should be seen. The chiffon is beautiful, but unfortunately the wand had moved around quite a lot. So when you open up the box, every interactive wand gets an interactive map. Now these have changed over the years. The last few years we've obviously been introduced to Hagrid's Magical Creatures, is it called? The motorbike ride. I never know what that's called, I'm so sorry. Did you know though, if you can't get to Orlando to do those rides, my father-in-law actually worked on the Hagrid's ride, I'm very proud of that, with the bit which drops down, he actually worked on that mechanism from remotely. He won't give me the blueprints for it. I'm very disappointed, because I would really want them for my collection. But what I love is that if you have an Oculus with a VR headset, you can get them without the PC, you can get them on their own, which is a computer on its own. You can actually do that ride on the Oculus set. You can do loads of 3D rides through YouTube. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I can even do a virtual tour of my house using the VR, so I may have to try and figure out how to do that at some point. I know you have to upload it a certain way, but I'm not sure, but I'd have to try and figure that out. So these maps, as I said, are given to every person who has a wand. They're inside the boxes. So you've got Diagon Alley one side and then Hogsmeade the other side. Now these are great. If you have a black light, they're even better, because one side, obviously this is Diagon Alley. So you've got Diagon Alley here. That's the map of the Wizarding World in Orlando, Florida. So I really do love how they do that. And then you have the Hogsmeade map this side, with of course Hogwarts at the top. It's such a beautiful scene, walking around the corner and there you see Hogwarts in all its glory. It is just incredible. Love that place. Not as nice as Harry Potter Studios, mind. That will always be my number one, but Orlando, Florida for the Wizarding World is incredible. Obviously you've got everybody going for LeakyCon next weekend. Very envious of you guys going and attending, including my friend Sandy who's going. I'm very envious, but then I get to go to New York soon, so I ain't going to be envious for very long. And the only reason why I've been able to do that is because my daughter's done it as a gift, so otherwise there's no way I could have done it. But I'm very lucky. So in here, this is what I love, is you've got Nocturne Alley and Diagon Alley. And if you go to Nocturne Alley, or if you get a black light that you've got, maybe you've got one in your house, all here lights up in UV light. Parts of it light up and you can see all these like secret things in the map. It's brilliant. I used to have one of these in my Borgin & Burke's cabinet. And I had a black light in there and you could just about make out like footprints and stuff. It's really clever how they've done it. So that's the map that it comes with. Again, they are really lovely maps, especially to display. Like if you've got two of them, you could do one side Diagon Alley in a frame and then the other side Hogsmeade, and then obviously put them in a really beautiful frame and have them in the house. But they are really beautiful and I love how they update them to obviously because of the parks. So this is the newest wand. We have chiffon, like a pink coloured chiffon. It's almost Dolores Umbridge, isn't it? Because it has got bits of pink on the other side. So there we have the pink. And then as we open it, you can't see absolutely anything. But there is the wand in there. So it looks to me like it is in immaculate condition considering the way it arrived. So Wizarding World, you really need to send it better packaged because it had moved a lot when it arrived at my door. So that is the wand that you can see. Again, it's an interactive wand, works around the parks, doing spells and so on. And it's really lovely that they do these. However, this is by far not my favourite. They need to do more wizarding, like wizardry kind of styles. I'm going to show you it now. But after getting that one, it's going to be really hard to beat that one. Because this one is wizardry. There's a cauldron and a spell. Alright, coming out of the freaking wand. Okay? It looks magical. Some of the ones from Geek Gear were nice, but it reminds me of one from Geek Gear, you know, a cheap one from Geek Gear, and it was $79. So obviously I'm glad I've got it because I get to share it with you guys, and that's why I wanted to buy it. but I am disappointed at its style. So let's take a closer look at this wand. So it is kind of medieval in a way, because you've got the crisscrossing patterns at the top there, and then these kind of patterns here. So it reminds me medieval. At the moment I'm currently rewatching Game of Thrones, so I'm thinking everything medieval at the moment. But I don't know, there's something about it that's just not right. Compared to the other wand, it's not brilliant, I don't think. I think they could have done far better. And then as you go down, you've got this twisting kind of wooden style on the centre part there, where you would obviously maybe put your thumb for better rest or something. And then obviously it's in a very long interactive wand with the infrared at the end of it. So personally, it is not my favourite. It's not my favourite compared to this one. There's no comparison, is there? There's like, it's nowhere near as beautiful as the previous one. The previous one is it just knocks all the other interactive ones out of the water by far. It is so beautiful. And then this one, I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think I'm wrong in what I'm saying about this wand? Do you like it? If you like it, you like it, you know? It's not for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sending it back. I like the collector's wands. I like having the collector's wands. Obviously, I have to buy it with my own galleons, which is absolutely fine. But there's just something about that. It's no comparison to last year's or earlier this year's. So I think it is shorter, it's slightly shorter. I do think this is the one from Beijing, but again, let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, if it is different. But my favourite is definitely this one. I don't know how they're going to top this one. It's more magical, it's more wizardry. This one just looks like something that maybe, I don't know, King Arthur used to pick his teeth. I don't know, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Balon Greyjoy, maybe he used it, I don't know. But it's, yeah, it's not my favourite. As a collector though, I am glad I've got it. That is 100% true. As a collector, I'm really pleased I've got it. I saw what it looked like before I ordered it, and I still wanted it because of what it is. I'm glad I've got it. How many have I got now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of the collectible ones, and then I have 1 interactive wand from Universal Orlando. We do have another interactive one somewhere. That is Harry's. It might be that Voldemort one there, or is it Daniel's? Either Harry or Daniel had one. I don't know what else to say. I'm disappointed, but I would have still bought it, if that makes sense. Collectors understand that, you know, sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, what other YouTubers have said? I haven't looked. As you know, I don't really watch anyone else. It'd be interesting to know what other people have thought about it. They do seem to go for this kind of la-di-da kind of look that looks almost medieval. I don't know, but yeah, definitely rethink next year's. Okay, definitely rethink next year's. More like this we want. More like this would be incredible, with like a really ornate kind of end of the wand, something very wizardry that we can recognize like a cauldron. So let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this wand? Until next time, take care. I love you all, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Check out more of my content, take a look at this video right here, or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.